Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
First is an abatement on Spindrift.
Yes, all three of these abatements are from Brenda.
Yep.
For Spindrift, she said their last two bills were estimated bills. When they finally got an actual reading, they were overcharged. They overcharged the customer. This was Ware River, 4,000 cubic feet. So a new meter was installed, and she actually gave me the sewer abatement form, which I sent to you this morning.
Yeah.
For $418.40.
That's for Spindrift.
Yes.
Is there any further discussion on Spindrift?
No, I don't think I have any. I don't have any.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the abatement of $418.40 for 15 Spindrift.
I'll second, and we'll do a roll call vote. Bill McGowan, aye.
All Kirsai.
Okay.
Okay.
87 Elm, same thing.
Yes. It said the reading on the meter it said it was not billable, but there were too many zeros in the reading, so apparently the reading was incorrect. And this one, they charged the customer 3,900 cubic feet is an overcharge. So that one is $407.94 for Elm Street.
Okay. Any further discussion?
No.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the abatement for 87 Elm Street at $407.94.
I second that. We'll do a roll call. Bill McGowan, aye.
All Kirsai.
752 Jerusalem Road.
Okay, so Brenda said she just found out from Ware River that they overcharged them for the year. They finally got an actual reading and gave him a credit for $3,474.82. Then charged him the actual amount, leaving $2,502.12. So the sewer billing information for the quarters, we've charged him 43,100 cubic feet when it should only have been 8,100 cubic feet. So according to Brenda, the amount that for the total abatement would be $1,359.80.
Okay, so that's the difference between the actual usage and the overcharge.
Correct.
Is there any further discussion?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to approve the abatement for 752 Jerusalem Road for $1,359.80.
I'll second. We'll do a roll call. Bill McGowan, aye.
All Kirsai.
Okay.
Okay.
Howard Gleason.
Is that one
Well,
first?
we have 185 Jerusalem next.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Okay.
That's an apartment
So
at or above the garage.
I'm going to put these people in so you can talk to them.
Okay, these aren't abatements, right? These are just
No,
regular
these are, yes,
application.
correct.
Okay.
So the first one is for 185 Jerusalem.
Yep.
And what they're doing is they're taking the existing garage and utilizing the attic space for an office man cave. And I have the modified use application, and I have the $1,700 fee requested by Dan. So I have that in hand.
Have the plans been submitted to Dan for review?
Yes.
They have.
Have you reviewed them, Dan?
Yeah, and yeah, we've gone back and forth a couple of times already, and they're adding a grinder pump and pumping into their common force main that goes out to the street. They can't connect by gravity to the existing pump because of its location and ledge. So they're actually putting in a second pump, and that's why there's a $1,700 fee.
So they're not adding a new bathroom or bedroom, right?
No, I mean, it could at some point in time be converted, but it does not have a closet per se.
Okay.
So it can't be constituted as a bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're cool with this as presented so far?
Yes, based
Okay.
upon the latest plans.
Okay. Is there anything you need in addition to this?
Not at this point, no.
Okay. So is there a final inspection that would be done by you, Dan, once it's completed?
Yeah, we would have to witness some of the installation of the grinder pump and its startup.
Okay.
And it would have to be pressure tested by Pyburn.
Okay. When does, what's the estimated timeline for that to happen?
You can ask the applicant.
When would we start the work?
Yeah, and then when do you think it'll finish?
I mean, we'd start probably within a week of getting everything approved, and then
Okay.
work itself, I'm assuming, would take a few weeks. So, you know, the better half of a month, maybe a month before that could be achieved.
Okay, so maybe finish as far as sewer goes by the end of February. You think you'll finish by the end of February?
Yes, correct.
Have you picked a licensed drain layer yet?
I have two different guys I was going to use, either Rosano or someone from out of town, Murata Corp. He was going to pay the bond and everything to get approved by you guys.
They have to be recorded with the town.
Correct. Yeah, he was going to cautions to before I would hire him. So,
Which,
fielding estimates to you know, see the cost of the work.
once you get someone retained, then they need to coordinate with us for inspections.
Reach out to you directly, Dan.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
or Carol. It doesn't really matter, one way or the other.
Yeah, prefer you send the emails to Carol, then Carol can disperse them to
Everybody.
Dan and one board member.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'd like to make a motion to approve the application for 185 Jerusalem Road.
A second, we'll do a roll call. Bill McGowan, aye.
All Kears, aye.
That was fast.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, next is 90 Howard Gleason.
So what are we doing there, Carol?
90 Howard Gleason, they're actually adding a bedroom, and I do have the check for the $9,375 and the application.
So the bedroom's actually in the garage, and they're gonna have to connect that up to the existing sewer. And they currently have it proposed as a gravity connection to the line going to the grinder pump. So basically, it's just a gravity application plus the EDU fee.
Okay, have you gone through the plans, Dan?
I have, I mean, as a gravity connection, they gave us a sketch plan. I asked for some general modifications for some cleanouts and directional flow. Have you selected a licensed drain layer yet for the
Yes,
installation?
Yes, we have.
And who's that?
Paul Area.
Okay, so just make sure, again, Paul contacts Carol before they start construction, and then to coordinate for inspections. It's still a
Certainly.
good inspection for it.
All right.
So is there any issues, Dan, with it, the sewer connection around the garage or under the garage? I know
No,
we have-
everything seems like it should work.
And when do you think the completion would be?
Well, I just projected, I'd like to start mid-February.
Okay.
We probably won't get into the sewer until we have some of the other site work, because it, impedes some of the other construction. So I'm guessing, just shooting for the hip, we could look to get in touch with you guys mid-April.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, because we do have to have inspection prior
Yes.
to sign. Yeah, okay. All right, so
All right.
just email Carol and she'll disperse the email to Dan and one of the board members so we know when to expect to be out there.
Yep.
Is there anything else, Dan, that you need?
Nope.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the application for 90 Howard Gleason Road.
I second.
All
Do a roll
Kears,
call. Bill McGowan, aye.
all Kears, aye. You're all set?
All set?
All right, thank you
Thank
Yep, Thank
you.
you.
very
Yep,
much.
good luck.
Have a good day.
Thank
You
you.
too. The only other thing I had on the agenda was that the Viola invoice. And Bill, you said you were gonna look into that, getting it signed or something?
Oh, okay, I think what we're looking on that, I mean, that's 90, that's quite a bit of money. That's what I'm asking.
Right.
So, can you refresh our memory as to what it is?
It's $272,050. And that is from Xenon
CPRF.
Environmental.
Is this part of our half of the membrane?
Yes.
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 Um,
So we
I'm just
bonded.
wondering in the contract we signed, I don't know if there were progress payment. I know I think there was a progress payment in there. I know that the thing is working. Because I had a call with Scott. I went down to the plant. Scott said, knocking on wood here, that it's working fine. So
Is this something Michelle Leary should review since she did the contract with Viola?
probably, yeah, but I think mostly on good point. I think mostly on the payment side as to whether it's part of the contractual obligation, because I haven't had a chance to look at that. But
Okay.
I think there was a progress payment, and we didn't want to do it right away until we had, at least 30 days, 45 days of like satisfactory use under our belt.
Brian, any input on that?
No, I was just gonna suggest the same, send the invoice and any other information to Michelle and the commission and review, because there is some ARPA funding that's assigned to that too, not the full amount, but. there's
Yeah,
some
and
ARPA
I'm not sure that we have the legal authority to sign a bill for that size. Is the other thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would go through the normal process and then,
Maybe co-sign it, but I don't think.
yeah,
we can be
Chris Senior would ultimately sign off on the.
Yes. So maybe Brian, if you do that, if you need me to come in and sign, I can just walk down anytime, so.
Yeah, I think we did a bond for the whole thing, so it shouldn't come out of free cash.
No. But I don't know how the town does all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, so Carol, if you can send all that information to Michelle,
Okay.
Chris Senior, and I suppose the board did, I think that will work. We can
Okay.
review them and talk.
Just send the invoice to you and Michelle and Chris and then the board and
Yeah,
ask
yeah, and then-
about payment.
Yes, and then
Okay.
Michelle has the contact review, discuss what accounts.
And yeah,
Okay.
and Carol, if I need to come down to sign, just send me a text or something,
I will.
all right?
Yeah, I think typically it would be you, Bill, and then, it's through Chris Senior would sign it.
All right.
Okay.
Under-
Okay, so we had,
Under other
I mean-
business, I saw the email about the Elm Street property for Habitat.
oh, yeah.
This is some, yeah. So this is why I wanted the sewer department to get out of ownership of that. And turn it over to the Habitat, but we're still stuck to it because we still have a small claim to the foundation there. I suggested sending the bill over to the trust, to Steve Gomer and to Cassandra, because they're remodeling one half of that unit. Because it said something about, the fire escape has to be replaced. So that's something I think that they should be taking on as far as insurance and fire escape go. We're only getting notified because we technically own the basement or part of the basement, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have processed over the years, invoices for rent or something to that effect, but nothing this large. And never insurance.
Yeah, so they're remodeling, the trust is remodeling part of that condo, and then it goes up for sale. I believe they already have a bidder, I think, or somebody looking to buy it, so.
Yeah.
There's already a family that's been on the other side for quite some time.
Okay. I will forward that to Cassandra.
Right, yeah, they'll know what to do with it.
Send it back to us.
I think it's a courtesy from Habitat to notify us because we're listed as one of the owners, I guess.
Okay.
I would just, unrelated, but I'd mentioned, so we put in for a grant, to do all the electrical upgrades at, the plant, elevating everything. And that included, a new, we didn't get the grant, but that design that we have in place included a large transformer at the rear of that property. So I would just say, I wouldn't, give up whatever property interest that the sewer department has until we figure out if that project's gonna happen long term, because
Yeah, it's too late because of the transaction that occurred on the property. So we're still in there.
okay, yeah,
It can only happen prior to it being sold or something. I forget what it was. Yeah, so we still have, a file cabinet in the basement over there, or whatever it is.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll keep our foothold there until such time we don't need it.
Sounds good.
Hey, guys, I'm just gonna go quickly off screen. I've got to sign for something, not to bore you.
Oh, that's okay. I don't have anything else. That's all I had.
I had CJC invoicing. Is that an old one?
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing. I still haven't,
So I sent that
Invoice
to
them.
you. So I sent that to you, Carol,
okay,
and I met with Brenda. This was right before the holidays.
okay,
I could resend it to you. I probably at a period of time where I know you were out and your mother had
Yeah.
passed away. So
oh, yeah,
so let me resend it to you,
okay,
and then I'll double check with Brenda to make sure the billing is correct because it's the whole rate that is being charged.
okay.
Yeah.
I
they-
I just need to know what what we need to bill them per month for the 20 years.
Okay.
So
Yep.
as soon as I
That-
have
that's-
that, then I can send it to them.
Okay, and then you've been doing Cook has been.
Yes,
Okay,
yep,
Okay.
and we've received their money.
okay,
That's good. That's good.
awesome.
All right, well, if that's the case, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Oh.
Okay,
So moved.
All right, well, Bill McGowan, aye.
Paul Kearsarge.
Very good. Thank you, everybody.
thank
you.
you.
One of our
Thanks, Dan.
quickest. Yeah.
Thanks, Brian. Yeah.
Bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Yep.